Thank you. So, remember the last video I did about EQing and compressing? Well, in this video, I'm going to do some phase correction. What? Phase correction. Sounds interesting, because it is. So there ain't nothing to it, but to do it, let's go! So here we are in the sequencer again, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Ozone 9 imager to all the instruments that could potentially have phasing issues. I also use it kind of as a panning switch. Instead of panning two mono sources left and right for some stereo width, I just use the imager. And the other way around, of course. So here I am starting with the bass. As you can see, it's quite mono. That's because I turned down the lower bands to the mono. If I solo the upper bands, you can see it's quite stereo. So now I'm just checking if there are no phasing issues. I can't see any phasing issues in the upper bands, so I can turn on the lower band again and continue to the next instrument. This sound is not wide enough for me, so I'm turning up the band so I can get a wider signal. This sound is coming in a little bit too hot, so I have to turn down the input gain. With this sound, there are some parts that are out of phase. Luckily, they're in the quiet part, so I don't have to do anything about it. It's probably some noise created by the SSL plugin or the L1 limiter. This sound is at the edge of being out of phase. Luckily, it's at the edge and it's not out of phase. No problems here, except a little bit too loud. Also no problems here. Also no problems here. This is a good sign. And this one as well. Oh, this is going very fast. And this one also. This one is a little bit out of phase, but only in the quiet part, so no issues. So now that I checked all the instruments and everything is in phase, I'm going to do some mixing or panning. So the melody in the drop consists out of two parts, a lower part and a higher part. And even though they are both in phase individually, when they come together, they're going to be out of phase. So I'm trying to get the higher part a little bit more mono, so they each have their own space in the frequency range. So also the melody from the second part of the first drop consists out of a lower and a higher section. And here also I have to choose which one of these sections I'm going to make more mono, so they won't be fighting for the same frequency range. In this case I'm choosing for the higher sound again. So as you can see and hear, the higher frequencies are in the middle and the lower frequencies are left and right. I'm quite confident that when I go to bus mixing, there will be no phasing issues with this sound. And what's also nice about this technique is that it enhances the call and response effect. It calls in mono and it replies in stereo. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if not, maybe you learned something today. And if not, maybe you can still like and subscribe. And if not, I hope to see you in the next one. And if not, I'll still send you a peace out. Peace out!
Here comes the drop.